Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. All right, so Alan Shearer, when they talk about the title race, they try to allay Arsenal fans' fears. Say, make we calm down. Say, you see this Arsenal when they see like this, say Arsenal will not bottle the league. Say it's sure for them. Because Football London also carry the reports. So Arsenal received Premier League title race, bulls, blah 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 blah. When you read the entirety of the report, you can see when Shearer they tell Betfair. So he say Arsenal are not bottling the league. What happened was they lost a game against Aston Villa. All right, they did all right, and they have one or two defensive issues. But you have to give Aston Villa their credit. In fact, this Arsenal they will not win every game. You need to understand that it's impossible to do that. Nobody will win every game. They lost at Liverpool early on in the season, and they did not panic. I think it will be the same thing here. They've lost against Villa, but they will not panic. They will continue their winning games, and the players will come back from the injury. Now you can say it's always going to be tough losing big players defensively. Mosquera is out injured. Simba didn't play. Calafuri didn't play from the start. So it was a brilliant result for Arsenal under the circumstances on Wednesday night. I guess they may have a couple more additions in those positions for Saturday, which they will need. But we talk about this every year. A team will be tested at some stage of the season with results, injuries, or maybe now is Arsenal's time. If they win on Saturday, they'll be back to normality as it was before last weekend. Also, Baba no end there. He say if you wanted any game to be able to have a chance of bouncing back, it would be Wolves at home. There won't be many people backing Wolves to win. So everybody will be expecting nothing other than an Arsenal win. And I believe what I want to say for this game, everybody believes Arsenal will win. To as Arsenal will win is not the bone of contention. The bone of contention in this game is what will be the goal score? What will be the margin? Is it going to be 3-0? Is it going to be 4? Is it going to be 5? Are we seeing two players scoring hat tricks? You get? Are we going to see maybe a brace? You get? Or a hual? Actually, that is called for now. Hual they call it. I just learned that recently. I don't even know before. Okay? I just learned it recently. So it's called for. It's called a hual. Hual. So, well, we'll just see. Maybe it will happen because I honestly think, like Ateta talks, the Ukrainians need goals to boost in confidence to come back to like winning ways and everything. So I probably see this game as where we go stay, we go start up, we go start to the run up. Now, also, I can't watch Talk Sports. I can't see whether they do an analysis. So Darren Bent's going to talk, say, Unai Emery is a better manager than Ateta. So when I saw that, I was like, are you kidding me? How is that possible? So what will be the metrics? Like I don't really see any coherent arguments from him. Say, okay, well, this is the reason. China because Aston Villa don't win 9 out of their last 10 games or thereabouts. China can make Emery better pass Ateta. Well, for me, I think this is a subjective debate. So now personal preference. Some people will actually prefer Emery ahead of Ateta. Me, I prefer Ateta ahead of Emery. So everybody get their own choice. So as in they do the debates, make I ask you, what do you self think get for these debates? What do you think for your own opinion? Who you think say be a better manager if they say make you choose? Bearing in mind that it is because Aston Villa are doing fine now. When the league starts, you know, say I think the first 5 games they were even struggling to win games to do fine. So people got to say, let's say they go sack Unai Emery, you know, all those kind of. But all of a sudden, because they are doing fine now, so everybody, and not everybody, Darren Bent, Corey talks so well, probably then they better. Well, that one saved day. Now, when I was talking about what it is called, when person score 4 goals, I know put the slide up again because I know there's some people for this community say you never hear that before. So when the same person score 1 goal, one now. When you score 2, it's a brace. When you score 3, it's a hat trick. What of when person score 4? Person score 4 in a game. What is it called? A haul. Haul. So when you score 4 goals, it's called a 4 goal haul. Again. So this is I don't learn that one. I say make I see past the knowledge. Some people feel don't know I'm already, but some feel still never hear them before. Again. So no knowledge is a waste. Now, away from that, I want to see one news say Mikel Arteta reportedly wants Arsenal training session at London Colney or the Sober Realty Training Centre held in total darkness so his players can develop predator level ball tracking. This particular news, I no see other people wey post am o, so I no come know whether e na true or whether na lie, but let's assume say na true. Omo, no level wey Arteta no go go to make these players get positional awareness. No level, no extent wey Arteta no go go aje, you get. Now we come even hear say no manager has a better Champions League win rate with an English club than Mikel Arteta. He has 71% win ratio in the Champions League ever since Arteta entered the game. You get, so that's also a good one. Now, away from that, so Arteta called the talk say Victor Bukayo is going to score goals because the media said they ask, say he will score goals. You get, say it takes some time to adapt. Say more just get patient. Say the guy will score. My fault. Say nothing they happen. Now, after the meeting between Slot and Salah, so they don't make peace. So Salah don't join the squad back for the match against Brighton. So he's back in the Liverpool squad after the meeting. Because I hear say, according to even for ESPN, they say the meeting was very, very positive. You get. In fact, Salah, when he do press conference, he said the next time I will be in the press conference seats to talk about Salah, he's going to be here with me and you will hear directly from him. So obviously, I know see that peace. You know, past peace, they must make peace. So I would like to even know what kind of talk about this peace initiative. Now, away from that, also, I couldn't even find out from ESPN UK say all the Champions League games we will play this season, the 6 games. Now, Arsenal player pick up the Player of the Match award for all the 6 games. And if you check, you will see say I think Odegaard day one, Gyökeres day one, then Martinelli day one, Merino, Rice, and Madueke. Yeah. If I want to see that last two waiting for down, I first say I wasn't Odegaard be that 2 times because God is Odegaard. So it's a good testament of the good work we are doing. We are doing very, very fine. So also, according to even the year saying Maresca then give a Premier League Manager of the Month. I was even thinking we were going to give Mikel Arteta because he already do very well for himself. So for some reason they gave it to Maresca. Well, no yawa, more just the push and they go. Get more just the push out. Now for the match we won't play tomorrow. Remember saying now Rob Edwards, now him be the manager of Wolves. So Baba said on the talk. So we can see it's going to be difficult going forward, and there might be more pain to come because himself know within his heart of hearts. Say the match wey go play with Arsenal tomorrow, say dem go lose, but how many zero they go chop? Yeah, but instead they tell them say we are going to feel too much pain. Pain is coming, yeah, because Arsenal are going to pile pain, compound their misery. Very, very key. So Rob Edwards reflects on his first month in charge of Wolves and is embracing the challenge of turning things around ahead of that trip to Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. So now waiting at the find out. Now also, Pep Guardiola couldn't do his press conference today for reasons best known to them. So instead, they can send Kolo Toure. Now, Kolo Toure say, we know that we can beat any team in the league. Kolo Toure confirms that Pep Guardiola will be back in the dugout against Crystal Palace on Sunday and reflects on the pressure that Arsenal will feel whilst Manchester City are challenging. Himself, like in talking to Diana from a match, say Arsenal are a very, very good side. Get for this league. Say Arsenal they do very, very well, and themselves won't do very, very well. You can really talk about Crystal Palace. Do you know that when it comes to best defense, Crystal Palace have the second best defense according to Kolo Toure? I never checked that stats. I was surprised hearing that Crystal Palace is very, very hard to score against. And I'll be hoping that Crystal Palace will bank on that yes, against this Manchester City. But today they say on their own day, they feel knock anybody. And that one self, not true. Nobody go deny him. Now, this Rob Edwards, who won't play against a team tomorrow, he could talk say, them be underdog against Arsenal for that match tomorrow. And nobody is disputing that. In fact, Babakar talk say we've got to do the basics really well. We've got to value doing the boring things, the unseen things better. We've got to run harder when we lose the ball. We've got to react quicker. We've got to sprint. We've got to fight and win more duels. Against who? Against Arsenal. Now, we've got to do the, okay, I've said that, but certain situations when we are in control of the game, we've got to make sure that we retain control of the game. And it doesn't just flip straight to the opposition in dangerous positions, which too often it did against United the other day. That could be from our own throwing, our goal kick, and these are the basic things that we were having to really go over and value. Arsenal are arguably the best at every aspect of the game. Wow. They value every part of the game. If we don't do it in this one, then we don't stand a chance. Baba, see, one way you really need to understand, there's nothing you can do. You must chop that beating tomorrow. So the best thing you can do is make Unasha no get disgraced, like 8-0, 9-0. You get but say that one I go lose. There's no way out, Baba. This is a cage fight. No escape. That beating, you go chop on. You get highest way go happen, be say na chop 1-0, highest. But say whether I no go lose tomorrow, go right and down. So all this way they talk, you are going to run faster, you are going to sprint faster. From the beginning, you know, you started that talk, we are going full gas from the beginning to the ending with a para. Once by the time when Man City won't play Crystal, because Man City I think they're going to play on Sunday. Our aim is by the time Man City want to play, they go down there 5 points behind. So then we go put pressure on them. You get scatter what's in their mind because we are living rent free in their head. So we are going to put pressure on them. By the time they play Crystal Palace, they're not going to know what they do. Them Crystal Palace can they enjoy. That is the goal. You get so all this way they preach. I respect your preaching, but Baba, go anywhere. Make I just stay. So you can talk say, well, when we're going to a game like this, we are clearly the underdogs. It's important to have clarity with what we are doing from a defensive point of view and all aspects of the game. We've got to go and try and give something so we can try and win as well as get some belief. It's really important that we stand in front of the group and we can deliver that so the lads then believe and engage with it. So we've had a few days to be able to work on it and train and show it. I'll stand there and I'll believe it. Then, of course, the lads are the ones that will go over the white line. They are Arsenal. Okay, they are in an amazing moment, rather. And they are going to be full of confidence. They are an incredible squad of gifted players that are confident. Baba, me, I the pity for you. It's just unfortunate that you are meeting us at this point to get. So, well, we'll go see how the game go, Sha. Now, tomorrow they go play. So, we'll see how everything will turn out. Now, I can't even watch the TNT sports them. They talk about, say, see. In fact, TNT, they report with this talk sports they talk. So, the current talk say, if they sack Alonso for Real Madrid, say, whether Real Madrid feel reason because Arteta. The truth is, at this point now, we'll do like this. I don't think there's any club that can poach Arteta out of Arsenal. Even if Arteta won't go, he no go because he never accomplished a mission. Once he wins the quadruple, yes, I think we can do that this season. Once he wins the league, wins the Champions League, and win a domestic cup, then and win any other thing again, like just the win 4 cups for us. It's possible because we are still in all this competition. Very soon I will go play Crystal Palace. Once we dispatch them, Baba, don't enter the next round. Again, we are getting closer to our objective. So very, very key. So for me personally, I don't think that should even be discussed because I don't see Arteta going anywhere. I don't know whether you see Arteta they go anywhere because you self think if I ask officially, do you think if Real Madrid come knocking now, say Arteta won't fire Xabi Alonso by January, or you make it come? Do you see him leaving? Thinker. The same way Saliba self talk say, yes, Real Madrid came for me, they're a big club, but I have not yet won anything at Arsenal, and I want to win something first. So that mindset, now what I think say Arteta self go get. All right, let's bring you a message from Billy to Nigeria.
Your favorite wine drink for your party and celebration in every occasion. Call your friends and family, time to celebrate, have a good time. Pura Sepa wine. Pura Sepa comes in different variants. There's I like the red wine. Pura Sepa wine. Relax and enjoy your life with Pura Sepa wine.
All right, so Pura Sepa Spanish wine is brought to you from Billy to Nigeria Limited. So if you want to sell their products and be one of their distributors, or you want to buy the products for one of your events, make you no waste time, make you contact Mr. Julius on 08033264146. So Mr. Julius's number is at the bottom of the screen. So make you no waste time, make you reach out to him ASAP. Also, make we also bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobi Wealth Associates and Co-Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +23480 and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their products, to reach out to them. Now, away from that, I can't check the Arsenal training, the pictures we Arsenal post. Because so I see Gabriel Jesus, Baba League, Ide body, the train there. I see Tewaneri, I see Ebele Martinelli. I see the usual suspects, but I don't see Rice. I don't see Timber. I don't see Saliba. I don't see Kai Havertz. Get. I don't see all those people we say we don't see them no day. Get. We don't see them. So, but if it's the training side, that one said day. Get. But I don't see any of them. So now tomorrow, shall we line up come aside? We will know who and who Arteta won't actually use. And another interesting thing I can see for the Arsenal website now, the fact say the dates for the FA Cup fixture against Portsmouth, they don't announce them now. And they don't come out them from the 10th to the 11th. Remember, say, I mean, they talk, say, it don't really make sense, say, for January, we go play Liverpool on the 8th. After playing them on the 8th, we'll come play Portsmouth for FA Cup on the 10th. Just 2 days interval. I was going crazy, say, anybody Arteta talk about them, like, what's going on? But today, it has now been announced, it has been moved to the 11th, which will be at least 3 days interval. Even though the 11th, I see a kick of that kind of 2 p.m. or thereabout, 2 or 3 p.m. So, but that's still fair. It's very fair. At least if they okay, say they actually shift them. Are they very, very happy see them doing like that? All right, my dear Arsenal lovers. So the biggest news of the night, nine the fact say Alan Shearer when they talk say Arsenal no go bottle the league this like they no go bottle this season. Say forget say maybe they lose against Aston Villa. Say na normal level. You know if you win all your games. When they lose against Liverpool, even no 4. They still continue extend the lead. They don't lose against Aston Villa, even no go 4. They go come back to winning ways against Wolves. After that one, they will go their lengthy break, come back, face everything. If you knock everything, waiting no good. Everything possible, yeah. In fact, by the time we play everything, many players don't come back. Get trained. Nobody say an international break. You say you want to represent your country. First give them like 3 days. It's not be the manager. First give them like 3-4 days rest. Say, I mean, I just go rest. Go and spend time with your family. They come back fresh. Everybody go their body. You go say the kind of energy we then go use for everything. You go ask, shall our players they run like this? They feel they play like this because Okpo be you know, I say they go now. All right, I think it's a fine place for us to just call the show and end. So it's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night, and I'll get out again. Ciao.